Welcome back to Explain the Charts. Today, May 21st, 2025, we're diving into Microsoft MSFT stock, analyzing both the current news and the chart data. Let's start with what's happening in the news. Microsoft stock is currently trading around $454.879 in after hours, slightly down. Analysts remain largely bullish, with an average 12-month price target of $509.41. Recent news highlights Microsoft's Build conference and AI advancements, but concerns about long-term growth and AI capacity constraints persist. Now, let's transition to the daily chart. We can see a broad overview of MSFT's price action over the last several months. There's been a clear uptrend, but recent candles suggest a potential reversal. Let's examine a specific date range to pinpoint key levels and patterns. Focusing on the most recent activity, we see that after a strong rally to $458.87, the price has been consolidating. The recent after-hours dip, combined with analyst concerns about long-term growth, creates a bearish undertone. Look for key support around the $450 level. A break below this could signal further downside. Resistance sits near the 52-week high of $468.35. A break above $468.35 could signal a continuation of the uptrend. Let's examine the 1-hour chart for a closer look at the recent consolidation. Here, we can see the choppiness in more detail. The hourly candles show significant indecision. If we look at the area around May 19th, the candles are starting to form what could be a reversal pattern. The 1-hour chart shows a potential head and shoulders pattern forming, with the right shoulder potentially completing around $458. This would add to the bearish case. On the other hand, a move above $459 on the hourly could negate this pattern and suggest a short-term bullish continuation. Key support on the 1-hour is around $454. A break below would likely lead to a test of the $450 level. Now, let's zoom into the 15-minute chart for short-term insights. The 15-minute chart shows very tight consolidation and a lack of clear direction, which we can see by looking at some of the most recent candles. However, the 15-minute also shows a recent sell-off and some upwards price action after a bounce back. If we focus on what has happened today, we could infer that this may continue upwards. Recapping, the key price levels to watch are: resistance, $468.35, 52-week high, $459, hourly chart. Support, $454, daily, $450, psychological level. Unbiased predictions. Bearish, a break below $450 is highly likely, 65% chance, if the head and shoulders pattern on the 1-hour chart confirms. This would likely retest recent lows around $400. Bullish, a sustained move above $468.35 is less likely, 35% chance, but would suggest the analyst price targets may be reached over the long term. Things to look for. Pay close attention to news related to Microsoft's AI capacity and long-term growth prospects. Any negative updates could reinforce the bearish sentiment. Good luck trading.